to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox. Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. He looked striking out his last time.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. So striding forward now, number 24. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. The 1-2. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, number 24. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. So coming to the plate, Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases. Striding in, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up.
Cooper Smiley.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning. 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Both sides jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. And there he goes. Pitch inside, the throw, short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Digging in the switch hitter, Cooper Smiley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound deep.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia is there. Let's see if they test it. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
The shortstop.
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Run. Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Into the box now, Cooper Smiley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Bellinger on at first, nobody out. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 5-2 the final today. The Boston Red Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex. In now, Cooper Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cooper Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it. Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Play ball.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 13. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Ready now, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bogaerts takes off. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2. Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. here. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. The 2-2. And this will be fouled away. Now another 2-2. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Bogarts stands at third with one gone in the inning. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Digging in, number 24. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McKinney's there for it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Stepping in, Cooper Smiley. They'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Robeson is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning. Stepping up to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike. So stepping in, Cooper Smiley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
First for the victorious Blue Jays.
To the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed. Now in the box, Cooper Smiley. He's hitting just south of 300 in April.
Cooper Smiley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Stroman has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career. And over those innings, he's collected over 1,500. Wow, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Smiley.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So digging in now, Smiley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. From the stretch. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And this is swung on and missed. So a huge punch out there as the bases remain. Up next is Danny Jansen. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's gone 2 for 8. Called now to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Ready for another shot now. Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
1-1. Down and away, ball 1. And he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Three runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend.
Riding in once again, Smiley. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Hit sharply on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at 3rd, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Into the box now, number 24, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Arroyo has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Next will be the designated hitter, number 13. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. In there, now the throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Lucas Giolito earns his first win of the season.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox.
It's on the cold side here in Toronto, but the Rogers Center roof is shut, and we're almost set for baseball. Today it's stepping up now, Cooper Smiley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Cooper Smiley.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And another foul ball. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus on 3rd baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Adam Frazier.
Ground ball right side. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Cooper Smiley. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Seared down the first baseline. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two to the Red Sox catcher. Rossiter has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing: he's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. The windup and the 0-1.
The left fielder.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is hot. Ready for another chance. Cooper Smiley. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Smiley.
Here's the first pitch. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. The 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Striding in for Boston, Cooper Smiley has one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 0-1 the count. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Luke Farrell claims the win out of the pen, his first. Harley.
An all-star player is encouraged to continue to broaden his game.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's set now to pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny. Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Settling in now, number 24. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 66 is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he brings a .353 batting line. This is line to left. Bautista is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now, and he is in there. Now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Now in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Wisdom is there, and he puts this one away for the... Ready once again, Cooper Smiley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-1 the count. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cooper Smiley. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Digging in and looking for more, number 24. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Texas took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 3 runs on.
Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Orlando. Leading off the inning, Cooper Smiley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it.
Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That's a condition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Smoke toward the hole. Odor has it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up.
Cooper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting glove and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater. And this guy is obviously sitting something else.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Right side, hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Number 25, Steven Piscotty.
Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is outnumbered. 8-3 is today's final. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Friday Night Baseball now from Fenway Park here in... Now batting, Cooper Smiley. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Smiley.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out. Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Striding into the box, number 24. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. The bouncer to the left side.
Well, it started off as a nice play as he barehands the ball, but I think he got so excited that he doesn't square himself properly to make an accurate throw to first. That's a tough error to take, but you're expected to make that play at this level.
Next up for the Red Sox, Adam Frazier. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy.
Digging in, Cooper Smiley. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that is over the wall into the Red Sox bullpen. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The next twin up, Patrick Grossman, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Runner goes for second. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cooper Smiley already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Here now the 2-2. That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So striding in, number 24. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Ready with the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get them both. Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. This is popped up. Sano, Zundrid, no problem, 1 away. Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Standing in, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. From the stretch. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing on the 4th.
Another 1-2 delivery. Still 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Boston get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Boston Red Sox.
Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today it's the second of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. Standing in, Cooper Smiley, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox. Coming to the plate now, Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Him up, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first down. So stepping in, Andrew Cole, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing 90 feet away at third. And he is out at second. Caught. Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Change up. Hits me every time.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Martin finds it. Just 1 away still as he gets on base after some poor defense following the strikeout. So striding forward now, Stephen Piscotty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drilled to the right side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 0-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. A tag for 1, and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Line drive to center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no right fielder.
Defense. Piscotty.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 6 the final score today. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
This afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and digging in, Cooper Smiley. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first.
Smiley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pokes him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Into the box, Cooper Smiley.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Now here it comes.
The catcher, Cooper Smiley.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. One and one the count now. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Here's another 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So coming to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that... Digging in the switch hitter, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Grossman retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Now Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move.
It's the one. Miracle.
The man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
For the victorious Boston
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of it.
Go ahead to jail there.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener? That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Pitch, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Ready now for Baltimore. Number 42, runner in scoring position with Cigar.
Number 42.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. In his career, Smiley is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Cruz over at second. Bellinger at first, one gone. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2, and another foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Once again, a 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Into the box now, number 42. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit to first. Benner fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. And in now, Cooper Smiley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cooper Smiley.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Swing, and he pops him up. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in, Cooper Smiley.
Now batting, the catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Ready now, Cooper Smiley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Saucedo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Baltimore led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs.
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Stepping in, Cooper Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cooper.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the
Now in the box, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-1 is offered and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that started at the bottom of the 4th.
Number 24.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Digging in now, Stephen Piscotty.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Smith is there. Let's see if they test it. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit. Stepping up to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Bogarts takes his lead at third with one away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Smiley is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Ready with the 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. But I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
24.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with...
And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the... Ready for another shot now. Cooper Smiley. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, but a foul ball. 1-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. And now they've got him in a rundown. Robertson's tag is on him, and he is out at second base.
Unbelievable.
Another 2-2 offering. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. It's way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Into the box now, number 24. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
24.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely. with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. So striding in, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit high and deep to right center. Mullins is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Riding in once again, Adam Frazier in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. That's lifted the other way out to left. Smith is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. A couple of walks, but no. Stepping up now, Cooper Smiley. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Come on.
And that should be deep enough
Come on.
to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And the Red Sox are going to walk off a winner.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Lucas Giolito gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if...
Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hard hit ball to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Well, you know, D'Lo, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Number 24.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
The second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he fouls this one off. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Cruz at second. Bogarts is over at first with 1 away. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
What am I doing going for that?
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't...
Ready for another chance? Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time out.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 1-0. It is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kobayashi is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Striding in for Boston, Cooper Smiley.
The catcher, Cooper Smiley.
He's set. Here it comes. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. There's one.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
A bouncer to the left side. Arroyo brings it in to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs.
Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston. Next for the Tigers, Reese McGuire. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. He's running. Pitch in. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. At the plate, Cooper Smiley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes ball one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cooper Smiley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Ready with the 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready with the 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired.
Garbage call.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders.
That is bullshit.
Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And he lays off for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Moving under at Kobayashi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Pitch outside, the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Whistler has made a name for himself as a fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty D, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Settling in now, Cooper Smiley. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero. This is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good.
Next up for Detroit, William McCaney, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runners off for second. To called strike, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Frazier, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they... Ready once again, Cooper Smiley. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he struck him out, and that That's 8 strikeouts thus far.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road.
Tuesday night baseball now from the
play ball.
Stepping in, Cooper Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cooper Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now and walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roll. I think he rewards the veteran play.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Now batting, number 24. Yeah, the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cooper Smiley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribbon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Coming to the plate now, number 24. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. The 3-2 pitch is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Digging in once again, Cooper Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. One and one, here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Strike call. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second. Striding into the box, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. One 0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Number 24 will stride in, but first we take it back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Bellinger on second, Smiley at first, 2 out in the inning. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put. Striding in for Houston, Renato Nunez. He went down on strikes last time up. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that did. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Victorious Boston Red Sox. 5 runs.
From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight it's Game 3 of this sport. Next up for the Red Sox, Cooper Smiley, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Now at the plate, number 24. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. From the stretch, the 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Standing in, Cooper Smiley. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet revenge right here. Base is juiced. He is looking to do some serious damage. This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this thing.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Cruz, the runner at third. Bogarts over at second. Bellinger at first, 1 gone. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Digging in, number 24. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Payoff pitch on its way. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. Bogart scores. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Number 25.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Standing in, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A pause. And the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. So stepping in, Cooper Smiley. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Diaz has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. There is Altuve. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Astros took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
First for the victorious Astros.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher Cooper.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Phillips, base runner at first with 1 out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. 7-5. How today's comes to an end. Houston jumped out. Overcast.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Smiley.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
One time, right here. All right, let's go now. Let's go.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Here it comes, 0-2. Line drive to left. Myers is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your... Digging in now for San Diego, Miles Dow, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no throw. So striding forward now, Cooper Smiley. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, front on the second.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way, fouled off. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bogarts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he'll dive back in. The 3-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Almora racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, number 9. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Into the box, Cooper Smiley. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Striding in, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Adam Frazier goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. A tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. Next to the plate for the Padres, Franmil Reyes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Runners going. Strike take. Oh. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego.
It's a typically. So coming to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Smiley.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Striding in, Cooper Smiley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Number 11 gathers. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board.
Digging in and looking for more, Cooper Smiley. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Nope.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great effort.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Boston wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox.
The marine layer appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Today it's the 3rd. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Number 24 would be next. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now at the plate, number 11. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. So far this season, Smiley is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He drew a walk his first time up. And there he goes towards second. Misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher has in the lead off.
Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. At the plate, Cooper Smiley 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And it dived back in safely. Popped him up. Machado on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. In now, Cooper Smiley. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ball 2.
2-0.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just...
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and
Crushed
deep.
it.
And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
4-2, the final score today. The Red Sox came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the...
The manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
Live. Digging in, Cooper Smiley, and he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Cooper.
They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team.
Into the box now, Cooper Smiley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cooper Smiley.
First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Piscotty.
Line hard toward right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He popped out in his first trip. Runner goes for second. Don't want to forget about it. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Ready now, Cooper Smiley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Smiley is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
A pause and the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bellinger stands at second with 2 gone. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shaw is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Cooper Smiley. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Smiley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So no run. So in now for San Francisco, Mike Gerber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he moves. Digging in now, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
1-2. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Shaw has a read on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just a 1-run score for John. Now in the box, Ryan O'Hearn. And their runners into corners now. He's running. Pitch inside. Throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, I think they...
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Both Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dominic Franco with his 4th win this season. Arlene Garcia wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. Afternoon baseball now from the shores of McCovey Cove and Oracle. Stepping up to the plate, Cooper Smiley. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. So digging in now, Cooper Smiley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, R.D. Romero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. Runner in scoring position with Sajan. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that distance. Into the box now, Cooper Smiley. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The 1-2. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 24, and they're runners at the corners now. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. The second for 1, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Next to bat for the Giants, Aramis Garcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Riding in once again, Cooper Smiley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smiley. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Taken high and deep to right. Hirsch going back to the track. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as they move out in front 7-6.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump.
Now batting, left fielder, Willie.
Runners off for second. Pitches a called throw. Not in time as he steals second. Ready for another shot now. Yandy Diaz. And error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Runner goes in there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The San Francisco Giants posted a 3-run. Friday night.
Let's play ball.
Stepping up now, Cooper Smiley. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Cooper.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Christian will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Strike ball. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often.
Ready for another chance. Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's by him for strike 1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
2-2 the count. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Now another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in for Boston, Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the one. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Smiley.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed. calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Winter on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Christian is up with it, and there are 2 away now. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Kansas City Royals posted 15 total hits in the ball game.
Kansas City Royals.
A big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at. Settling in now, Cooper Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an operator.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. First shot for him here for 2 hits and 5 trips. Strike taken. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
That was great wheels against a great.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cooper Smiley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Fastball just inside. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Comes set. Now the pitch. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. To short. And there's 1 away. Digging in now for Kansas City, William Shipley is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cooper.
Too low, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
The catcher, Cooper Smiley.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Royals led this game from the 3rd inning on.
Alright, I'm out. Have a good one. I'll be back tomorrow. Laters.